Rachel Ehring, and today I'm going to give you 5 tips to be a successful wedding pianist. Tip number 1 is always have extra prelude music. You never know if it's going to take longer than planned to get all the guests seated, or if the bride has an issue in the back and it takes her longer to get ready. You just never know, so always have extra prelude music planned. You can even start your prelude over from the beginning and play the whole thing again if necessary. Tip number 2, always attend the dress rehearsal if possible. This will give you a chance to time out all of your music for the bridal processional, the recessional, the candle lighting, whatever it is that has special music, you'll be able to time it out if you attend the rehearsal. Number 3, know who is going to be the last person down the aisle before the bride. Why do you do this? Because most likely the music is going to change when the bride enters or right before the bride enters. So you want to know who that last person down the aisle is before the bride enters. Oftentimes it's the little kids, the ring bearer and flower girl, and sometimes they're really hard to see, but you can watch people's reactions and you'll know when the kids are coming down the aisle, and then you just wait for them to get to the front. Tip number 4, for the bridal party music and the bride's processional, make sure you have places marked in your music where you can do cuts or cut to the end or add music if needed. Also, make sure you know what key you're playing in so that you can always just end on the tonic if necessary. Tip number 5, and my final tip for you, is ask the bride what happens after the recessional. Sometimes the bride is not thinking about that because at that point she's going to be out of the church or wherever the wedding takes place. So she might not have thought about what happens after the recessional, but you want to know if you need to play extra music while guests are being ushered out, or if the guests are just dismissed all at once. I would recommend, even if the bride says that you don't need to play after the recessional, I recommend having a few pieces in your back pocket just in case, because you don't want to be sitting there in awkward silence with people looking at you wondering why you're not still playing. So those are my 5 tips to be a successful wedding pianist. If you would like my free resource, 10 secrets that every great accompanist knows, just check it out in the link right below this video.